In 1988, I had the privilege of being in the Holy Land in Palestine. And part of that trip was spent in Jerusalem. And I was told in Jerusalem that Orthodox Jews will not go up on the Temple Mount. You know, the Wailing Wall is there, and you go up, and the Mosque of Al-Aqsa is there, and the Dome of the Rock's over here, and somewhere up there, the ancient Jewish temple used to be. And that's the problem. We don't know where it was. And Orthodox Jews believe if they wander into that space that was known as the Holy of Holies in the temple, they'd drop dead, because you can't be in that space and live. Throughout my career as a priest and before as a Christian, I've often pondered the stories of the Passion. And it's really confusing when we conflate them together, which we love to do on Good Friday whenever we have the 7 last words from cross services. That way you mix them all up. The thing that strikes me about the story from Matthew, he has one saying from the cross. Just one. Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. And then he translates that, my God, why have you forsaken me? I always thought, wow, what is that about? A cry of dereliction at the last moment. Not a cry of hope, a cry of pain. And does it go unanswered? A lot of people say, well, of course, next Sunday it's answered, right? Stone rolls away, I don't want to give it away. But you already know, I don't think so. That was not the answer. I think the answer is what happens immediately in Matthew's story. Doesn't happen in the others, I don't think. When Jesus breathes his last, do you remember? And the curtain in the Holy of Holies was split from the top down. Matthew is making a very strong statement that being in the presence of God is not a killing field. In other words, if you wander into God's presence, you're not going to drop dead. But it does take preparation to get there. And that preparation is Jesus on the cross. It's what Lent is all about. We come to that place like Jesus did. This is a microcosm, the whole story, starting with Palms all the way through the Passion. The great joys that he experienced, the adoration of the people, the turning of the people, the suffering, the torture, and finally dying, is all to help you and me understand that all the events that make up our lives, while they are important, have to die. We have to die before we die if we want to stand in that presence. Know that presence. Know that what Jesus called power. It's the struggle that we face. Does that mean all those things are unimportant? Certainly not. It's the old Christian discipline of dispassion. Dispassion. It doesn't mean I'm not passionate about those things in my life, but I come to a new understanding of those things where they don't attach to me or have power over me the way they once did. When that power, that false power, is released, when I detach from those things in that way, a new power rises. And I see that experience in a new light. In redemption, the final answer comes.